Hi, today we're going to be doing weights on the ball. We're going to start off easy and I'll be looking to hear from you if you want more difficulty. So after you've done the routine, shoot me a little comment as to where we should head next. We're going to be using a mat, a ball, and I suggest lighter weights the first time. Then you can increase them when you do this another time. So go get your tools and let's get started. Before we start, most of you know I'm a big fan of warming up to avoid injury. So before we start picking up those weights, let's simply just do a few little bicep curls, get those warmed up because we'll be doing those on the ball. Oh yeah, just to get the blood flowing so the muscles work better. Give me just a nice little squat, warming up those quads a little bit. We don't need much, but we don't want to go into it cold. Want those muscles a little bit flexible. One more. Good. Now just take your arms side and front and side to warm up the shoulders, and side and front and side. Good. Get the spine warmed up with just a little twist from side to side. Take your head with you because that kind of warms up that neck. Good. Flex those hands and push those triceps back, opening up the chest muscles, waking up the triceps. Yes. And then just a little bit of a figure eight and take the whole body with it. Just feels good to move. I don't want you to skip the warm up. And the other side. And that's all we need, just to feel like, okay, we're ready to go. So grab your ball and have a seat. I want you to make sure that your legs are perpendicular to the floor and that you're comfortable. Grab your weights, and you notice I am using light weights the first time, and then when I repeat this, I'll use my heavier weights. Pull up in that core because we're going to be engaging that core today with our weights. That's what's going to give us a little bit more of a challenge. I want you to simply set those weights on top of your legs, palms up. And we've all done simple biceps, but I want you to be concentrating on pulling up in that core with good posture. And we're going to do a minimum of 10. So we've done about 4 or more. Let's add 6 and take your time. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, we're gonna hold them up there and then bring them down. Make sure your elbows are at your waist and hold them up there. Well, we're gonna add in a leg lift for a little core pull up, core strength, a little challenge, balancing on that ball. Hold it up there at least a couple seconds and down and hold it up there and down and hold it up there. Now, if you feel uncomfortable, you do not need to pick that knee up. Just continue here and go back at it when you're ready. I want you to pull up, set these weights at your hip side, and pitch forward. And give me some simple tricep extensions back. Nothing fancy with the legs, but press that chest so that you're opening those pectorals. It'll help with posture. You're doing great. I think we've done again about 4 or more, so let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I felt those. While we give ourselves a break, separate your feet a little bit and just do some hip circles, just because it feels good and to rest our arms a few minutes. Nice. I want you to cross these arms and go the other way. Try to give that core a little squeeze when you go back. Good. Let's repeat that. Feet in line with your hips. Just bicep curls down to your quads. Pulled up nice and tall. The more we stretch that core, the more strength we'll have in our midsection and the more calories we'll burn. I like that. And up. And up. Good. Now let's hold it up there with a knee. Pull up nice and tall will help. And set it down. Pull up a knee. And if you're wiggling a little like I am, good. You're stimulating the balance and your core strength. And hold it up. Just give me 2 more. And hold it up. And hold it up. Very well. At your hips, stretch up, a little incline forward, and give me 10. Hey, why don't you help me count? 9, and 8, and 7, and 6. Give them a good squeeze back there, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, back to a little hula hoop. Now squeeze an orange with that core. Make some orange juice when you go back. Yes, and then cross it. Feels great. Very nice. We're going to do some overhead presses, but squeeze those shoulders back. Again, nice and tall. But we're going to challenge our balance a little bit and simply stretch one leg forward. We'll get a nice stretch and a different test of our balance, right? Now, some of you that are feeling really confident, you could pick that leg up on the way up. Give it a little try. If it's not for you, don't do it. And boy, do I feel that quad. Working the core, right? Leave it down if you feel better. Good, change legs. Let's get good stability here, a good base, and press up. Just doing this is stretching out that hamstring and calf, but if you want a little more of a challenge, just lift that up and you'll feel that in your quad. You'll feel your shoulders working, your core working. Up. Oh, I'm almost losing it. We're working at it, fighting for it. And last one. Yes. Very good. Pull up nice and tall. We are going to bring these deltoids up and all the way in together. And deltoids up and all the way together. Breathe in and give me an exhale. And breathe in, and this time when you exhale, I want you to crunch that orange again. Stimulating the muscles around the spine, the abdominal wall. And breathe up. And exhale. And up. And exhale. Just give me 2 more. Up. And exhale. And up. And exhale. Being the first time, that's all we're going to do there, but we're going to go to our mat. Now, if you're on a rug, you don't necessarily need a mat, but if you're on a hard floor, it's good to have that just for some cushion. I want you to take your weights, roll out, and put them a little bit in front of you, because we're going to just open up our back and stretch around that ball, just to open up those discs in our back. Good. Now I want you to roll it forward, grab those weights, dig these elbows in. We're going to do hammer biceps. Just dig them in and then release them. Press with those elbows and release it. And press with those elbows and release it. And press with those elbows and release it. Just attacking those biceps from a different angle. And stretching our back a little bit on the ball. Just give me 4 more. And 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. Good. Once again, just set those weights down and round over that ball. It just opens up all the muscles in the back. Good. We're going to take our weights and set them a little to the side in front of us and roll forward to almost a plank position. How far? Put it about where your hips start. You'll get an idea where you feel stable. Separate your feet a little bit and grab those weights and put them in the center. We're just going to do some flies with one arm first. Feeling our core. Again, tighten that core so that you're also working that core strength. And up. Time for the other arm. It does not go above your shoulder, right? And it is a little bit bent so that you can bring it in. Right? Now, if this gets to be too much, just slide back to your knees, right? Good. We're going to take them both up and hold it and bring it down. Wow, that feels great on that upper back. And you are looking strong today. And up and back. And again, you can go down to your knees if it becomes too much. But try to hold that plank up and down and up and down. Give me 2 more and 1 more. Yes, I feel those shoulders, that upper back. Walk a little forward and put those in front of you because we're just going to stretch out that back before we continue on. Some feel-good moves in between. Try to make your back flat like a tabletop and just stretch it out and hold it a few seconds. We're going to bring that back in. And again, we're going to bend our knees and then try to find straight. You can separate your feet a little bit if you're feeling unstable. That'll give you a wider base. What I want you to do, grab those weights, and I just want you to lift one leg and set it down. Now don't forget, your leg weighs 10 or more pounds. So by just picking up that leg on the ball, wow, you are strengthening the low back, the glutes, and remember, do what's right for you. If you need to take a break, do that. And then the next time you do it, you'll do more. And up, and down, and up. Good. We're going to likewise do a front lift with alternating arms. Yes, working that shoulder strength. Right? No, I'm not going to 10 here because we're going to challenge ourselves. We're going to pick up opposite arm and leg and see how stable we are on that ball. You're going to feel this a multitude of places and set it down. I say pick the leg up first, then pick up the arm and see if you can hold it. I'm fighting for this one as well. Pick up the leg and arm, great core strength, and set it down. Pick up the leg and arm. 2 more. Stop at any time. Or just do the legs or just do the arms. Remember, fitness is a progression, especially when it comes to new moves. Good. Whew. Believe it or not, being the first time, that's all we're going to do on this today. But we're going to stretch out first because once we've worked those muscles, we want them feeling good when we exit our routine. So instead of going forward with that ball, I want you to roll it to one corner and pull off of it. Feels great for that back. Did you hear that shoulder go crack? Roll it in and go to the other corner and pull your hips away. That felt so good. We're going to do it again. One corner and sit back a little further maybe this time. Stretching out those arms we just used. Pull up and breathe. Push it to the corner and pull those hips and sit away from it. Nice. Just give me one arm over and down, and just pulling it up. You're stretching up those triceps, the deltoids, and the other arm just over and down and over and down. Good. Let's just rest our arm and reach across and reach across and reach across. And now that didn't take very long. It doesn't take much. It takes consistency more than how much time in a session, right? Need to work on weights a couple times a week, remembering both the upper body and the lower body. Don't forget to let me know how this routine went for you. If you're ready for more, we'll do more. And here's to feeling good. Have a great day.